Hey, happy Friday and welcome to Up to Speed. On this Friday, June 24th, it's a beautiful Chicagoland day. And yes, I am standing outside our Schaumburg store, minutes from our Rolling Meadows hub, and not too far from where I grew up. This is a hometown episode of sorts, so I'll be keeping my eyes open for who walks into this store today live. And is that Verizon Consumer CEO Manon Brouillette? Manon, good to see you. Hey, Manon, you were at the town hall earlier this morning in Rolling Meadows. Talk to us about what you talked about, what got you excited this morning.
We talked about our frontline employees. We talked about the challenge we have hiring people in retail. So we need more people in retail. And we talked about that. We talked about every great things that is coming for Q3 because we have so many new initiatives in the oven, if I could say. And we without revealing any, things, we just shared, the excitement that we had looking into July and everything that is coming for July and end of summer. Well, so that was great.
You mentioned our frontline team, and I know we've got some folks behind us that are super excited to meet you, and I know your schedule's busy. Thank you for visiting us here in Chicago and for joining us on Up to Speed Live. This is awesome.
It was nice to see everyone.
Yes, so we'll let you go. We'll let you walk in.
Perfect.
Awesome. Wow, Manon Brouillette is here in Chicago. This is fantastic. So now, before we get to our next guest, as I walk around, I do want to mention that we do have a weekly recap. It is Friday, so let's go through that real quick. It's another busy week, of course, so let's get to our week in review. So on Monday, we got to know a little more about one of our newest HR leaders, Christina Schelling, who leads talent and diversity. She introduced us to Talent GPS Phase 2. Geared to attract and retain top talent. Speaking of top talent, Tuesday's episode was all about Lux Gurusamy, a member of our business transformation team who shared his story about growing up in Sri Lanka, serving in the U.S. Army, and growing his family, all while building his career right here at Verizon. And of course, Thursday, Raquel reminded all of us to think about sharing that friends and family code with the ones we love. And that wraps up your week in review. As I mentioned at the top of the show, once again, Manon was here at our town hall, visiting Chicago, and really kind of taking in the Windy City and all that energy. You heard Manon talk about all the ways that we're creating value for our customers. And so we'll talk about that in just a little bit. But I do want to take a moment now to talk about Verizon Business. We've got some Verizon Business news to share with you. So first, we're going to share some scenes. Big week in Boston and globally from the Verizon Business Leadership Meeting here. This was a multi-day event hosted by Tammy and Sampath. It featured some great conversations about winning today while building for tomorrow, growing the business, serving business customers around the world. Some special guests, James Jones, the GM of the Phoenix Suns, dropped in virtually to talk about leadership and our partnership with the Suns. The team also completed volunteer activities for military families and recognized the accomplishments of V-teamers. We'll hear more from Boston coming up on Up to Speed on Monday. Speaking of that awesome network of ours, check this out, showing some love to our friends in North Carolina. We invested $200 million in the state back in 2021. And as we take a look at some of the social posts from Tammy, from Verizon News, we're also talking about the announcement of Verizon Business and Truist Financial partnering to launch their Innovation and Technology Center. This is a tweet, of course, from Tammy. And then, of course, the $200 million that we've invested in North Carolina means 5G Ultra Wideband continues to expand. And by the way, we'll provide links to both our NC expansion and our Truist partnership in today's web story. By the way, we did make some big announcements here and in several local markets this week, all about letting even more people into our new and affordable home internet options available, powered by Verizon 5G Ultra Wideband. You heard Manon talk about the home internet. And I am just scanning the parking lot here to see if we have any more guests that maybe. Oh, wait a second. Is that Marcus White? Marcus!
Hey, how are you?
Welcome. Will you join us for Up to Speed here?
Absolutely.
Boy, we were just talking about home internet. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, hey, good to see you.
You too.
Marcus, you're representing the squad here in Chicago. Manon's in there in the store right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, how awesome is that?
That's super awesome.
Yeah.
Great town hall earlier.
Yeah, so talk to us about home internet, because Manon was talking about how awesome it is. We've been expanding in different places, and right now we're having home internet days. Is that correct?
That is correct. Super exciting time for all of us with Home Internet Days. So the idea from Home Internet Days just came like in a staff meeting. We were talking about ways to elevate performance from fixed wireless access. So we had a conversation, and from that I was able to pull in my leader, Melissa Curtahy, and we started to bring in several different channels to really drive Home Internet Days, right? So we brought in operations to bring in some call flow. We brought in finance to make sure targets were realistic. And from there, we're here all week long. We've been blitzing and setting appointments. Customers are coming in, and Andy, they're excited about home internet.
That's awesome. Well, let's talk a little bit more about that excitement. How do you think about ways that we can continue building excitement for our products and services? What are ways that you're thinking about that?
Yeah, Andy. So when I think about that question, 3 words come to mind, and that's tell your story. We've got to be able to tell our personalized story here as V-Teamers, but also tell our customer stories and really talk about what customers are saying. So customers love the $25 price point. They love the no upfront cost. They love the no equipment cost, right? So we got to continue to share that excitement with all of our V-Teamers as they come in.
And there's a lot of people in there right now in real time falling in love with that story you share right there. And Marcus, what I love about you is you share you share your whole self with everyone, and it's so inspiring. And I know I couldn't let you go without asking about your activities in Bold. You're a big part of that. Talk to us about Juneteenth and just all the celebration that we've been holding through Bold.
Absolutely. So Juneteenth is just such a powerful moment, especially when we think about it becoming a federal holiday, right? So as a Bold ERG, we did several things last week to really commemorate Juneteenth.
Yeah.
We started the week with a Motown Monday, so we had an opportunity to really kind of get our exercise on and groove, listen to some Tina Turner.
There you go.
In the middle of the week, we had a Wind Down Wednesday, so we were able to paint and really kind of listen to some music. And towards the end of the week, Andy, we had a celebrity chef come and teach us how to fry fish, as Chef Daryl Johnson. So overall, it was just an exciting week for all of us.
There it is. There it is. That Motown got my toes tapping. You know I was going to ask you to sing a little Tina Turner if you wanted to.
We'll save that for the next
We'll save that for later. Okay. All right, Marcus. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Obviously, there's some excitement going in the store, so I'll let you go.
Absolutely.
But thank you very much. Wow, this is really cool. We're running into all kinds of interesting people here at my hometown store here in Schaumburg, Illinois. So, you know, and the nice thing is, you know, as we wrap up your Friday edition here, I'm taking one last look around to see if maybe there's someone. Oh, Mom. Hi, Mom. Hey, this is my mom. It's my mom, Jennifer. You may have seen her on Up to Speed. Hi, Mom. What are you doing here?
Family.
And family. Yes, the friends and family code that Raquel's talking about. Wow, she really wants to start shopping there. That was. Thought maybe she'd stick around for a little interview, but Mom's got some shopping to do. But remember what Mrs. Choi just said, friends and family, folks. You've got that code, and Mom's obviously using my code to make sure that she gets a little discount on her account there. But we've all got that code, and to our entire team, if you share the code, that's how quickly your friends and family will walk into the store and make sure that the excitement continues in the store. So thank you, Mom. I guess we'll save the exclusive interview with Mom for a next episode, perhaps when Marcus sings a little Tina Turner. Thank you, of course, to Manon, to Marcus, and, of course, thank you all for watching. It's a wonderful Friday. It's a beautiful day here in Chicago. And as we say, until next time, we do want to send a special shout-out to a very special V-teamer, Gabby Valencia. Gabby is currently battling breast cancer, and as we send love from our team to you, Gabby, we were so touched to see some of Gabby's closest colleagues sending their love to her as well in such a sweet gesture of solidarity. We leave you with this gesture of love. Have a great weekend, everybody. And Gabby, you got this.
All right, Gabby, I just want to let you know that we love you and support you, and you're not alone in this. We're here with you through it all. So here you go.
Here we go.